cats and kittens. Sylvester here. This is Miss Barker's cat. I know we've never met, but she wanted me to get on here today and read to you. Yeah, but you didn't know that Miss Barker had a reading cat, did you? Well, yeah. She said you all were reading the book FRINDLE. Is that right? What is a FRINDLE anyway? I never heard of a FRINDLE before. Anyway, she woke me up from my nap to read to you. It's a pretty short chapter, so I'm gonna read to you chapter 13. It's a chapter entitled Ripples. Well, life did settle back to normal in Westfield. More leaves fell. Thanksgiving came. Then the first snow. And then Christmas. And more snow. Fall and winter seemed to calm everything down and drive everyone into their own homes. Things were calmer at Lincoln Elementary School, too. Frindle-mania was over. But that didn't mean the word was gone. Not at all. All the kids and even some of the teachers used the new word. At first it was on purpose. And then it became a habit. And by the middle of February, Frindle was just a word like door, tree, or hat. People in Westfield barely noticed it anymore. But in the rest of the country, things were hopping. Frindle was on the move. In hundreds of little towns and big cities from coast to coast, kids were using the new word. And parents and teachers were trying to stop it. What had happened in Westfield happened over and over and over again. Bud Lawrence couldn't have been happier. There were Frindle shirts and sunglasses and erasers and notebooks, paper, and dozens of other items. The new line of Frindles imported from Japan were a big hit. And now there was talk of selling things in Japan and Europe as well. The checks that went into Nick's trust fund got bigger and bigger. Bud opened his own factory in Westfield to make Frindle baseball caps, which created jobs for 22 people in Westfield. And in March, the town council voted to put up a little sign on the post below the town's name around Route 302. It said, "Home of the original Frindle." And Mrs. Granger, well, she seemed to have given up. Or perhaps she had been ordered to. No one really knew. Her poster about the forbidden word had quietly disappeared from the bulletin board, and kids were not staying after school writing sentences anymore. It was business as usual, except for one little thing. Everyone in 5th grade got at least one word wrong on his or her spelling test each week, because every week the first word at the top of Mrs. Granger's list was pin. And each Friday, every single one of those students spelled out Frindle, Frindle. Nick was sort of a celebrity. For a while, everyone had seen him on The Late Show and on Good Morning America and 2 or 3 other TV shows. John and Chris and all of his friends kept asking about what it was like to ride in a limousine. After a week or two, though, it was old news. Everyone seemed to forget it and move on. The only person who couldn't quite forget about everything was Nick. And that is the end of chapter 13. I hope you'll join us back here again tomorrow for chapter 14. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going to go back to my cat nap.